I'm fully aware it doesn't have to be January to start reaching your goals and setting them and starting fresh, but it really helps. Hey everyone, today we're going to do a January plan with me. Like I just said, it doesn't need to be January or the first of the month or a Monday to reach your goals. You can literally start working toward them and set them for yourself any day of the week, any time of the year. But with it being January and everyone's setting their New Year's resolutions and everybody's getting ready for the new year, it makes it a lot easier to kind of get in that mindset. So I'm guilty of this. Every January, I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do this year. And I think it's good to set yourself up for success for the year. But let's remember, if you get inspired on the 10th of June, you can still start new. You can still set goals for your year and for your life. So don't forget that. If you're new to my channel, my name's Alexis. I'm 24. I live in New York City, but I am currently filming in Ohio. I went home for 2 weeks to visit my parents, so I am filming in my bedroom here. I have done Plan With Me videos since September. I really like them. They help me set up my month for success and get on the right foot to start the month. I wasn't able to do a Plan With Me for December last month because my life was filled with chaos. I was looking for an apartment. If you watch my channel regularly, you're like, we get it. You've been looking for an apartment. We know. I didn't set up my December, and I really suffered from that because I felt like I was kind of all over the place. So we're gonna take a deep breath. We're going to get out our laptops and we're going to plan for January. I use Notion to kind of plan my entire life. I started using it in September and I like it. It's harder for me to track the day-to-day stuff with it, but for big picture goals, I love it. I'm really trying to find a way that works for me to plan things day to day, and I've tried a journal for my past few Plan With Me's. I do online and I do a written journal, but I forgot that journal, so we're not gonna do that. And also, I have not been consistently writing in it. I don't think that's an effective method for me to plan. Also in this video today, I am going to update my 2022 vision board. I am going to update my desktop background, and I'm going to make a 2022 list of goals, just big picture goals that I'm going to accomplish this year. So if you're feeling really inspired by the new year right now, like I am, make sure to check out my 2022 How to Change Your Life video. I just posted that last week, and I literally keep posting like promotions for it everywhere because I just want people to watch it. I'm very proud of it. I'm living my like videographer, filmmaker dreams in it, so. Now that we've covered all of this, happy 2022, let's plan our January. Like I said before, Notion is kind of like an online bullet journal of sorts. You can kind of keep track of anything in here. It's a little confusing to get started, so I looked up different templates to kind of get me going with Notion, and I've learned a lot more about it as I've used it, but templates are definitely a lifesaver, especially if you don't want to spend hours trying to figure out exactly what you want and how to make that happen. So I would recommend looking up templates. So this is my homepage. Let's start by changing the icon on the homepage. Right now it's a Christmas tree, but let's do something a little more January. Is there like a snowflake? Yeah, I think that's the January mood. It's like blue snowflakes, pretty. Trying to forget that it's disgusting in January and the snow is disgusting in New York, but that's okay. As you can see, I did not fill this out at all last month because I was just a mess. So we're going to say January 3rd through 9th. We're gonna start with the first official week of January. We're just gonna kind of forget about the 1st and 2nd because that's this week, so whatever. All right, goals for this month. Let's get rid of these old goals. Focus on building my blog. I made a blog. I bought the domain like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I've kind of had it on the back burner for a while, but the past few days I've really gotten into blogging and trying to figure out how it aligns with my YouTube channel and where I want it to go. I think it's a great resource for me. I've always loved writing, and it's fun. It's something I want to do. And this year I really want to start making money from my social media platforms, so I think that this is a great way to kind of build that up. Second goal, get monetized on YouTube. I am so close. I passed 1,000 subscribers and I have like 100 more watch hours, but we are just going to put this as a goal because I know once you get monetized, you have to fill out your AdSense and you have to get some kind of pin in the mail and all of that. So get monetized on YouTube, goal for January, pack up my apartment. That's a big one. I'm moving out on January 20th. So I have a lot to do this month. Even though I'm like, ooh, starting fresh, like let's get into a routine, let's do it. January is going to be so hectic for me because I'm going to be packing and moving out the entire time. Let's just leave it at this. These are good goals this month. All right, get it done. I want to plan my January videos and get moving boxes. I need to get a lot of those for moving. Then on the back burner, post on Pinterest, plan blog posts. Love it. Mwah. So Monday will be the 3rd of January. So I am going to make a little note. No work. I have the day off. Thank you, work. I think I'm going to keep my posting schedule as Tuesdays and Fridays for 2022. So I'll keep this post video right here. And I also have an orthodontist appointment at 9 a.m. So Friday, post YouTube video. This is something that I'll fill out more as I get closer to the week. I don't really know what I'm doing this week. So then I have next week, next month. We'll fill this out when we get to it. So this is my homepage. My banner right here is my vision board. I think I'm going to switch that out once I make a new vision board, but let's go through my Notion first and then we'll get into my vision board and all of that. So next we have my calendar. I'm trying to think of anything I have. I guess I'll add my orthodontist appointment. I'm going to the Dior Museum. So I just use this to kind of pinpoint big events that's happening in the month. Next, we have my monthly goals. So I'm not even going to try to look back. This still says November goals. So these are outdated. So let's kind of totally reset my monthly goals. These specifically focus on social media and then just like me as a person. So let's go through here. Let's change this to January goals. Social media. I'm going to say I want to post 15 to TikTok. No. Let's do 20. TikTok I am like all over the place with. Some months I post a ton of TikToks. I'm super into it. And other months I'm like, I can't. Instagram. Post 10 times on Instagram. I'm going to change that to 8. That's twice per week. Pins. Pin 15 pins. No. We're pinning 30 pins. I have been slacking on Pinterest. I think between yesterday and today alone, I've pinned like 20 pins. So it's definitely possible. I just get so lazy and like discouraged. But I will be pinning 30 pins this month. Post 8 YouTube videos. Yes, that's my schedule. I post twice a week, 4 weeks in a month. Perfect. Well, I'm going to say make 10 blog posts. For Mind and Body, read 1 book. You'd think I'd be able to do that. That's the bare minimum. But every month I have this read 1 book on here and I don't do it. I even brought a book home with me thinking I'm gonna read. I don't know why I thought I was gonna do that. So I never do this. We're gonna change this. We're going to say stretch 3 times a week. I think it's a little ambitious for me to say I need to stretch in the morning twice a week and stretch at night 5 times a week, whatever it said. Stretch 3 times a week. I am a dancer, I'm a performer, as well as doing all of this and working my normal job. I got a lot of things going on right now, but I really never stretch as much as I should, and living in a city where I pretty much walk everywhere, it's a lot on your body. So stretch 3 times a week, sign up for therapy. I literally still haven't done that. Work out 5 times a week and bike 3 times a week. I'm gonna take the bike off because since I'm moving to a small studio apartment, I don't know if I'm going to have room to take my exercise bike with me, so. Content calendar. Here is where I plan my content. Pretty badly, but I'm going to work with this month to make sure I have my blog posts and my YouTube videos, and Instagram's a little more spontaneous for me, so I'm not really gonna try to plan that. I'm not too ahead of the game right now, but that will be another goal for me in 2022 is to be on top of things and be 10 steps ahead. So this is where I will eventually plan my content. Income and expenses. So we're gonna duplicate this expense template and we are going to rename it January 2022 income and expenses. So this is where I track literally how much money I spend in the entire month. So I'm able to put the date that I bought something, what it is. So I have these little tags, like if it's coffee or groceries or whatever, and then what the item is and how much I paid. I don't really know why this says planned and actual. It should say earned and spent. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, something that I want to add in 2022 is a budget. This is all something I do kind of after the fact. I add up how much money I spent and kind of see if I saved money that month and all of that, and then kind of make guidelines in my head of what to do next month. But I think, especially because I'm moving to a place where my rent is like 3 times what I pay right now, I need to actually budget. I can't think about it after and be like, oh man, I'll do better next month. Like, I need to do better now. So let's make a page called budget. I think I'll separate it into categories: rent, utilities, groceries, eating out, coffee. That's literally its own category. Clothes / shopping, dance classes, and fitness, because I do spend a lot of money on that. Next, we have my goals. So these are my long-term goals. Here are goals I still need to reach. So I actually did hit 1,000 subscribers, so we can put that in done. Learn how to sew, sign up for voice lessons. I really need to do both of these. Well, actually, I don't really need to learn how to sew, but I want to. I just think that's a good skill to have. I really need to sign up for voice lessons. Let's add a new long-term goal. Start making $1,000+ a month through social media. We're gonna put money. Next we have YouTube. Ooh, this is actually my favorite part. So let's add my stats. This is going to be a few days earlier than the end of the month. So I currently have 1,083 subscribers. I really jumped, like literally 300 subscribers this month. That's crazy. And then I have 3,855 watch hours. I also got like 1,000 watch hours, and I have 63,797 lifetime views. That's actually really great, and you'll see why, because in here I have my goals. So let's take a look at my December goals. I did set some December goals because I knew that this is my favorite part, so I needed to look back. So my December goals were to hit 1,000 subscribers. I did it. Hit 3,200 watch hours. I did it. And I hit 60,000 views. I did it. This is actually, if you've been watching my Plan With Me videos, this is the first time I've ever hit my monthly goals for YouTube. I always set them so high and I'm like, this month I'm gonna do it, and then I fall short, but I actually did it this time. I'm really proud of myself. I really did that. So January goals, and change the leaf to our little snowflake. Click on this. Okay, so my January goal, I think I want to hit 1,500 subscribers. It's gaining like 500 this month, but I don't know. I'm really feeling it. I feel like I can do it. And we're going to say hit 4,500 watch hours. So hopefully we can do that. And then right now we're at 63,000 views. Let's say we want to hit 75,000. So let's uncheck these. Change it, 1,500, 4,500, and 75,000. Here are my goals. We'll check back in the next video and see if I met that. Awesome. And then affiliate info, this is just like my login info for stuff. Growing my brand, and I just deleted the growing my brand page because that's a mess. I need to fix that. So I'm going to add one more page on my Notion, and this is going to be 2022 goals. So I think I'm going to try to set 22 goals for 2022. Now, this is going to be hard because I'm going to have to actually think about 22 things I want to accomplish this year. But I think it's really important to set goals at the beginning of the year, because then you can look back and be like, oh, I did it. I'll start with an easy one that I know is inevitably going to happen probably this month. Get monetized on YouTube. My second goal, book a theater job. You're probably like, whoa, where'd that come from? Because I only said once in this whole video that I also am a performer. But it's been kind of a wild ride for me for the past few years, honestly, because I graduated with a BA in musical theater and I moved to New York City and I was like, here I am, world, like I'm gonna perform. And then the pandemic happened and everything shut down and I couldn't get work, obviously, because theater wasn't happening. And now it's back, but I'm also working a 9-to-5 job, which I really enjoy, but theater is still my passion. But now I have a YouTube channel. It's just kind of all over the place. And I really miss theater and I really miss performing. So I think in 2022, I really don't want to lose that. I still want to professionally do it. I worked at a few theaters, but I really want to get back into it. So book a theater job. That is a big goal for me in 2022. I'm going to put this, even though it was on my long-term goals, I'm going to make $1,000+ a month from social media. This is probably going to take a while for me to come up with 22 goals, so I'm probably going to do the rest of this on my own time, but I encourage you to make a list of goals for yourself, but don't forget about the process that is behind those goals. Okay, so now for my vision board. I've been kind of staring at this for a few minutes. I really like the vision board that I created, and I don't really want to make it that different because I feel like it's working. Like, I have this apartment right here, and I have these brownstones right here, and I really did that. I manifested that. Loving this. Let's kind of reorganize it a little bit. So I use Canva for like everything, for my thumbnails, for my vision boards, for my Pinterest pins, for like everything. And I have this little like screen thing over it. We're gonna delete that. And I think since we manifested this, we can delete it. Maybe I'll do like an inside of an apartment since I still need to decorate and kind of get that going, but I don't want this anymore. I want to keep the 100,000 subscriber plaque. Broadway, I really like this picture because it's like, let's do it. Let's get to Broadway. Let's still do theater, but it's like cute and simple. I don't really know what this is. We're gonna delete that. I love this. This is like cozy, work from home, getting work done, being productive. I like that. Money, we're gonna make a little bigger because I keep saying I wanna make a lot of money. Maybe we need the New Yorker. So I just go on Pinterest and I grab all my pictures like everyone in the world does for their vision boards. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I want this one. Love this. I really wanna do more dancing, obviously. So let's do a little dancer aesthetic. Yeah, that's nice. We'll add this. I need to crop it a little. Yes, this is really nice. I like this a lot. Let me look for a few more images and then I'll just finish this. I feel like I'm taking too long. Okay, I finished my vision board. I changed a few things, did a little tweaking, but this is essentially it. Every single thing means something to me and is going to help me make 2022 an amazing year. My last step is I like this overlay because it just makes everything look a little more uniform, but I might want it to be a different color. I don't know if I want it to be this peachy color. I'm kind of playing around. Yeah, maybe like this like light sage green. There's something off about this vision board that I just do not like. And I think it is this picture right here. I don't like it. I think I want something with my apartment on it. Yes, I think that looks better. All right, so now we're gonna download this out. So now we're going to download this. So now there's my phone background, and then we're going to put it into desktop form too. Let's just kind of copy, let's replace this. I kind of like this. I think we're going to keep my desktop as just all of these, and then with the exception of these screen recordings that I have from this current video, I just keep my desktop icons like plain colors. So I like this. This is nice. This is my desktop. All right, and that was my January plan with me. I am very excited for 2022. I feel like I have a lot of things I'm going to accomplish, and I feel like it is going to be a good year. I know 2020 and 2021 were both kind of hard, and I am very excited for this new year ahead. I am excited for the month of January. It's going to be stressful with moving, and I'm going back to New York in 2 days, and I have a lot of things and a lot of moving pieces, but I think it's going to be a good month, and I feel like I'm seeing my goals very clearly right now. So I would suggest to everybody to just make a little plan, whether it be just a few things you write down that you want to get accomplished this month, or maybe making a vision board of your own. But regardless, I hope you have a great January. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later. Bye.